Marcus Aurelius, Stoicism for Hard Times. When the world feels like it's spinning too fast, when the headlines are bleak, or when personal struggles feel overwhelming, many of us find ourselves searching for a solid anchor. We crave a philosophy that isn't just theoretical fluff, but a practical, battle-tested playbook for life's toughest moments. Enter Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor whose personal journal, Meditations, has quietly become one of the most powerful self-help guides in human history. He wasn't some detached academic. He was a ruler constantly dealing with wars, plagues, treacherous advisors, and the crushing weight of imperial responsibility. If anyone knew about hard times, it was him. The inner citadel, building your mental sanctuary. The cornerstone of Marcus Aurelius's Stoicism, especially for navigating difficulty, is the concept of the inner citadel. This isn't a physical place, but a mental fortress that no external force can penetrate. It's the radical realization that while the world can throw anything at you, job loss, illness, betrayal, it cannot touch your capacity to judge those events, your power to choose your response, or the integrity of your character. He writes, "External things are not a problem. It's your assessment of them, which you can erase right now." This isn't about denial, it's about separation. When a crisis hits, our immediate, often unhelpful reaction is to merge with the event, to let the outside problem become the inside emotional chaos. Marcus urges us to step back and apply the discipline of assent, the Stoic practice of refusing to give our agreement to negative, emotionally charged interpretations. The storm rages outside, but the light remains on inside the citadel. The ephemeral nature of everything, and why that's comforting. One of the most profound, yet often overlooked aspects of Marcus's writing is his relentless focus on transience, the fleeting nature of all things. This may sound morbid, but for the Stoic, it's a vital tool for finding peace during hardship. When we are suffering, we often believe the suffering is permanent. We see the current difficulty stretching endlessly into the future. Marcus constantly reminds himself, and us, to look at the great sweep of history. Where are the great emperors of the past? Where are their critics? Where are the mighty empires? Gone. He encourages the practice of the view from above, imagining your life, your problems, even your country, from a cosmic perspective. From that altitude, the petty annoyances, the painful injustices, and the temporary setbacks shrink to their proper, insignificant size. It's a paradoxical comfort, knowing that you will pass, and this pain will pass, and the source of your anxiety will pass, frees you from the tyranny of the present moment. This perspective fosters a healthy detachment, not indifference, but the wisdom to invest your energy only in what truly endures: virtue, justice, and self-mastery. The Stoic practice of premeditation of adversary, or how to stop being surprised by life. Most people dread bad news. Marcus Aurelius taught a practical technique called premeditatio malorum, premeditation of evils. Instead of living in a state of naive optimism, we should deliberately spend time contemplating things that could go wrong. This is not pessimism, it's mental immunization. If you fear losing your job, you don't just hope it won't happen. You spend an hour contemplating, what would I do? Where would I look? What resources do I actually have? If you fear the loss of a loved one, you practice viewing them as already borrowed from the universe. When the inevitable loss or setback occurs, you have already rehearsed your emotional response. The event doesn't shock you into paralysis. It merely activates the contingency plan you've already filed in your mind. This proactive mental preparation drastically reduces the emotional blow during hard times because you've already robbed the event of its power to surprise and overwhelm. Beyond resignation, the Stoic imperative to serve. A common misconception is that Stoicism is all about emotional suppression and cold resignation. Marcus Aurelius vehemently refutes this. His philosophy is deeply rooted in cosmic duty and human connection. He viewed humanity as a single body, and himself, the emperor, as merely a limb whose function was to serve the whole. When times are hard, it is easy to retreat into self-pity and isolation. Marcus argues that the very definition of a rational being is to be social and cooperative. When you are struggling, the best remedy is often to look outward and find an opportunity to act justly, fairly, or helpfully toward another person. This practice, the discipline of action, shifts your focus from your own pain, which is largely out of your control, to your immediate duty, which is entirely in your control. True solace in the Stoic view is found not in avoiding duty, but in diligently fulfilling it, even when the soul is heavy. To truly embrace Marcus Aurelius's wisdom during hard times is to understand that life is an arena, not a library. His writings are the grit-stained, honest notes of a man trying to be good, brave, and sane while the world was on fire. His guidance is a gentle yet firm reminder that the only true freedom we possess is the freedom to govern the little space between a stimulus and our response. In that space, even an emperor facing a plague found his peace. If you found this exploration of Stoicism helpful, imagine the insights we could uncover together on the next one. Don't let this journey into ancient wisdom end here. Hit that like button to help share this philosophy with others who need it. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss our next deep dive into practical philosophy. And most importantly, drop a comment below and tell me, what is the single biggest struggle you face today? And how do you think Marcus Aurelius would advise you to handle it? Let's start a discussion.